Hi everyone, so welcome back to the second day of my road to 2000, 2300 actually, not 2000, I'm already 2000. Yeah, so I have a tournament coming up on Saturday. It's just a unrated rapid tournament. So yeah, I think I just found that out as well, but so I just want to share like what I've been doing to try and prepare for that. So I've bought this King's Indian course for on Chessable that I've been trying to go through. And yeah, it's been going great. I've managed to get 60,000 EXP today so far, on top of working, my internship. So I managed to get around like 3 hours of studying done so far. And for right now, I just learned some new content. So I just finished the Malta Plaza quick starter, and I'm starting on the quick starter for the Gilgari Petrosian. So I'm just gonna start off this video with like a quick review of all the lines that I've learned and hopefully explain my thoughts to y'all so that I can better learn it myself. Yeah, so let me just transition to here. So let's hit review and you can switch to this one. And let's start playing. So against this is the knight bd7 quick starter. So I'll just go through the moves. In here we want to go, normally we play the e5 straight away in the other chapters, but this is the knight bd7 line. Yep, and this is their bishop e3. Usually the idea is to expand on the queen side while we go for the king side, and the bishop on e3 is like the best, but usually the drawback is that it's easy to get hit with like a knight g4 and that gets us a tempo. For us, we want to put our queen on e7. When they go queen c2, we want to go c6. The idea is to go c5 if they ever play d5, and rook a to d1. I think we can throw in the move h6, because if they move their queen again, it's like they kind of burn through tempo. And the idea is we want to go here, not here, sorry, but we wanna go knight g4, but we want to prevent them from going bishop g5. So we go here. Yeah, so when they push, we go c5. Here they're trying to normally we can try and go for this, but I think the more accurate move now is to go for this one. Yeah, and then we try to protect the pawn here. F4 is really bad because we hang the pawn, so I think we just move our knight, develop our bishop, and then we go king h8. It's the first line. Let's try to speed up here. This is just the starting position. Usually it doesn't take too long. Yeah, knight bd7, e5. Here we go queen e7, queen c2 again. We go c6, rook e1. We go h6, and now they allow us to go knight g4. I think we go knight g4 here. Yeah, knight g4, and if they retreat, right, we can do this take and have this really nice sacrifice here. Knight takes f2, queen h4 check. If we go here, we take the knight, and we go check here. Then we go here, and we win a piece. And we can take with the queen, and they're losing very badly. Okay, let's go here and here. Queen c2, c6, rook a1, we go h6. So now they stop knight g4, but we can always just move to the other plan. Yeah, I think we go here. Oh, it's wrong. So when they go h2, h3, we want to take on d4. And now we can exploit the weakness of the g3 square. Because I think the idea is that we chop down and we try to target this e-pawn. If they try to go f3 to try and defend this pawn, they create a weakness on g3. That's the whole big idea. Yeah, so I think now we can go here to target this, I think. Let's do that. And they play this. We can't take yet, so let's increase pressure. Okay, So now I'm not too sure what the move is. I think we can develop our bishop. If I were to play this, I can't remember the line now. But why don't we increase pressure on this? So we can even play a move like b6, bishop b7. We can even play this to stop any. Oh, we can even play this to stop b4. I don't think we can take it just yet. I do like a5. It's wrong. Knight h7. Knight h7. I remember now. I think we're supposed to give up the dark square bishop, but win it back this way. If they go here, we can take the rook and we're up a pawn, up a exchange. Yeah. So against h3, we now remember we gotta take, and we play knight h7. Okay, take and knight h7. Take and knight h7. All right. Okay, that's why we do Chessable, to try and remember our lines. Okay, now we castle. Knight b7 and e5. Rook e1, we match that with rook e8. Bishop f1. Bishop f1, we go. It's a good setup by white. They put the bishop f1. I think the goal now is to try and start something on the f file. Since there's no more rook here, the point is now e4 is very well defended, and yeah, I think we can. Yeah, I'm kind of stuck. I can't think of the move. A3 feels wrong. Do we take? I think we take and play knight c5. Okay, that's an alternative. Do we go h6? But there's no target on e3. Maybe we can go c6. A common idea. But now I can take. I think c6 is fine. That's wrong. a6. a6 semi-waiting move. If exchange on d4, the pawn a6 will be very useful. It helps support the b7 b5 break, which will use the general counterplay. Alright, so now we know rook e1 line. We kind of can go a6. So I think now we take, and now we go here. C6. Yeah, c6. We need to go here to protect our pawn. Create an escape square for the bishop. Okay. I think we can go knight h5 here and go queen f6. The idea is to go g5 and knight f4. Alright, so now we know when they go bishop f1, we can play 6. If they take, we don't go knight c5, we go c6. And yeah, we play a6 and c6. a6, c6. Alright. Okay, d4, knight f6, c4, g6, knight f3, bishop g7, d4, d6, knight f3, bishop, no, oops, castle, bishop b2, knight d7, castle c5, rook e1, rook e8, bishop f1, a6, d5 is good for us. I think we can go, we want to go in here now, but this doesn't attack. There's not enough attackers here, so they can just boot us instantly and we can't take. So we want to go a5 to stop the b4. Now we go knight c5, nice outpost for the knight. And now we want to go expand with f5, I think. That's my understanding. And the best way we can do that, I guess, is if we play something like... Oof, this is tough. Maybe knight h5 to go f5. Not a big fan. I don't think that's the line either. Yeah, maybe h6. Knight h6 feels wrong. Running out of time. We could go and pin. I don't think that's the move. That's not a King's Indian spirit. Alternative. Okay, that was just a I knew that was never a wrong move, but it's never a move that's recommended in this course. So we want to go f5. I'm wary about this and going f5 because it blocks our bishop. They can go like knight e6. That's a bit worrying. Maybe we can go c6. c6, but then our pawn on d6 becomes very weak. They can try like knight b5. My pawn covers it for now. Okay, very tough position. I can't really think of the move. Perhaps knight g4 to knight h6 and playing like f5. Oh, that's wrong. Just bishop e2. I mean bishop d7. I mean, okay, now knight d2. Now knight d2. I think we want to play. Spirited. We want to expand. Oof. We want to expand for sure. How do I expand? Maybe knight h5? Or bishop h6 now? I think bishop h6 is a good idea. Because we always want to trade our dark square bishop, is quite passive. So I think bishop h6. Yes, bishop h6. It's a good spot. So in this position, bishop d7. Bishop d7, develop the bishop. Let's see what the notes say. Bishop d7. You guys can't really see the comment because I kind of truncated thanks to my big air hit taking up a lot of space, but it says that after bishop d7, white goes knight d2 to take the b3 square under control. Yeah, because they want to go. I'm not sure what this does actually, but that just allows us to play bishop h6. Yeah, so we played that pretty well. Knight b7 and e5. Yeah, now you want to go. Oh, this is a new line. d5 straight away. d5 straight away. We can go knight c5 because this hits this. So against that, we don't want to be booted. So I think we play a5. I think we can play knight e8. I like knight e8. I'm not sure though. Okay, because I remember that line from the second quick starter I just learned. Oh, we can go bishop h6 as well. I think that's perfectly okay. Can c6. I don't think. I think knight e8 now. Yeah, perfect. You played that well. Yeah. Okay, now we go knight d7 e5. d5, yeah, so we go knight c4, hitting that, a4 to secure a knight. Okay, so here, if we kick, if they drop back, I think we're pretty happy. We get a lot of tempo. So, yeah, I think we can play like, oh, no, we want to go b6 first because they can take, and then that queen side gets really, they just destroy a structure, so we need to play b6 first. Now, however, I think we are able to play this move. And now I can go the thematic f7, f5. And I think we take this bishop. This looks like it almost hangs a pawn. It doesn't. I think we don't want to lose the knight, so we drop it back. And yeah, we put a knight on f4 and we're cruising. Okay. d4, knight f6, g6, bishop g7, e4, d6, knight f3 castles, bishop b2, bishop d7, castles e5, d5, we go knight c5, queen c2, we go a4, bishop g5, h6, retreat, we go, oh, b6. I got it just now, but I can't play too fast. Here, okay, take. I think we need to drop back. We can't go this straight away because we get our bishop trap. So I think d7 is a good square. I think we're gonna lock down the queen side here. Yeah. Good judgment. Yeah, because retreating the knight didn't make sense. So I want to lock down the queen side and then expand f7, f5. Okay. Yeah, knight 6, g6, g7, d6, castles, knight b7, e5, d5, we go knight c5, queen c2, a5, bishop g5, h6, b6. Yeah, this move, they're trying to support, they don't really support anything. Yeah, we just played knight g4. Knight g4 isn't so strong here. White can play the queen side more quickly. We don't have enough time to go bishop d7 and a4. Yeah, that's a good point to note. So now, is this a pawn sacrifice we can do? Set. Yeah. So now we can go maybe s7, f5. Or should we just pawn sacrifice here? I think we can do a pawn sacrifice. Do you have to sacrifice the pawn though? Can you just go s7, f5? Let's go s7, f5. Right. Let's take. Knight a6, of course, knight a6. Yeah, so okay, so against knight after d2, we play knight h7. Against this, we don't open up the queen side for them. Instead, we ask them to use another tempo to open it up. And we go f5-4, and we're doing pretty well, I think. Yeah. This one. Sorry, queen d7. And so h6 probably. h6 here though. H6 I think. No. Right, c5. Oh. Okay, d5 c5. d5 c5. I forgot about this. Sorry, my Chessable is and my OBS is looking pretty weird. I don't know what I just did. I have no idea what I just did. I was in studio mode. Okay, that was weird. Yeah, so we capture back if they play en passant. Against b4, I think we might want to play a5, bishop b7 first. Okay. Then I think we can go rook d8. Rook d8 looks good. Yeah, knight e8. No, knight f8. Knight f8 to go knight e6. Yeah. Okay, c5. Remember c5. Remember c5. Remember c5. e6 and now knight h7. Goes a3. That's I go s7 f5. I go f4. a4. Oh, this is the pawn sacrifice line. I wasn't too unfounded. What's the idea? Maybe put more pressure on the central pawns. I'm not sure what the idea is now though. Knight g5 doesn't feel right because it blocks my own bit more pawns. Knight s6 feels kind of dumb though. Maybe just f4. h5. Okay, a4 and h5. Wow, it's very hard to see h5. Alright, I think it's been 20 minutes, but so I think I'm gonna stop the review for now. I spent a lot of time studying today already and I'm not too fresh. Yeah, I've studied the new chapter on King's Indian, the Mar del Plata, and once I finish all the quick starters, I think I should be pretty comfortable. So we're gonna go and play some games now. I'll see you guys in the next video where I play some games and review them. See you in a bit.